Hi, I'm JT Welsch. I'm a lecturer in the Department of English and Related Literature at York. I'm also a poet. In this video I'm going to read one of my poems, but first I'm just going to say a brief word about my practice as a writer. It's really kind of a confession, which is that as a poet, I'm really bad at writing free verse. I don't know if you know that quote from the poet Robert Frost about free verse being like playing tennis with the net down. I kind of sympathize with this on some level because I really need regularity. And that doesn't mean that my poems rhyme or that I use regular meter or rhythms of different kinds, but I need something, I think, to push against. A lot of times, for me, that's regular stanzas. So this poem I'm going to read, it has 9 stanzas that are all 6 lines. And I like stanzas that are kind of 5 or 6 lines because it's longer than a quatrain, so it doesn't set up that expectation of a ballad form or rhyme scheme. But it still gives you something to work with. It gives you kind of ridges and a kind of texture, or a net in Robert Frost's sense. It's kind of to play the game and to think about your line breaks and your stanza breaks and to, give the poem a kind of substance. So this poem is called Butch, and I think the only thing you need to know is that it's about a toy horse that I had when I was a kid, named Butch, a kind of ride-on plastic horse on springs. Butch. It was someone's job to paint my horse. Beyond the exertion of working organs, Marx tells us work is defined by purposeful will. I want to be good by way of sophistication. I want to imagine 10,000 butches falling, not flying off the line, the hollow sound of another ghost full, all stark as the tip of its one worn ear, where indestructible 1970s plastic cools from its mold and lands in the painter's pile. The notion that God's best work is hidden, unacknowledged. The notion of one's own manufacture. I fail/fear to see past the rich reds of his saddle, each perfect blonde limb, and real fear and either unmistakable eye at their mid-leap freeze. Carry me, Butch. I want to be good. But my own limbs never set. As we speak, they wither in ways I also can't mistake. God knows I've tried. You wait, somewhere in Mother's garage, for the day I get it right. I wouldn't hold your breath, Butch. There are a million typos to send before lunch. There are greetings to botch in stairwells. None of it allows for my particular cowardice. We didn't have the words for anything but shame, did we, sweet Butch? God doesn't make mistakes. Somewhere in the dark, hang free, your pale mane full of forgetting, your working heart alive to the pulse of new springs. Somewhere, my will is made.